Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're talking about the US-Thai Treaty of Amity. For those who are unaware, under the terms of the US-Thai Treaty of Amity, American companies and American individuals can set up operations here in Thailand, notwithstanding the terms of the Foreign Business Act, and they can certify their company in such a way that they can own 100% of it. A non-American national, or virtually any other foreign national here in Thailand, has to set up under the provisions of the Foreign Business Act, and generally speaking, unless they're seeking a foreign business license, some sort of specialized BOI concession, or even Eastern Economic Corridor concession, they're just setting up a normal SME, a normal small business. Most cases you see folks just decide to go ahead and do a 49-51% split between a Thai national and a foreign national. But it is possible for Americans under the national treatment section of the US-Thai Treaty of Amity to go ahead and once that company is certified, they can own their companies 100%. Americans can own a company in Thailand 100% under the Treaty of Amity. And there are still some restrictions under the treaty. It's not a free-for-all. There are certain things that are still restricted to Thai nationals only, but the treaty can be very beneficial for many people who are looking to do business here in Thailand, many Americans. Which then poses the question we'll sometimes get from folks who are not Americans, but they'll say, well, I'll form a company in America and then have it own the company in Thailand. Well, I'm here to tell you, the Ministry of Commerce here in Thailand, who ultimately is in charge of issuing Amity certifications, they sort of pierce the ownership veil, if you will, and want to see who the actual, what we might call the beneficial owner is of that underlying corporation. And if that, quote, to use the term beneficial owner, is in fact a non-American national, let's say just a single person LLC in America, and that the person that owns it, the member manager, if you will, that person, they are a French national, just throw it out, whoever, whatever nationality, but they're a non-American national. Well, when you're dealing with your certification, they're going to find that out. And when they do, they're going to say, well, for purposes of the treaty, that's not an American company. That's just a corporation incorporated in America. I've seen this happen. I've seen them make an issue of this, and it can be a real problem. So something to really understand with respect to this is it really is a bilateral relationship. They're looking at whether or not it is Americans, doing business in Thailand, because under the terms of the treaty, they are the ones who are granted the national treatment. And so for that reason, there's this kind of deep due diligence that's done when going into the certification process for an Amity Treaty company.